So this is gonna be my 10th. This is the 10 days where today I'm gonna talk about something important. Of course, I'm gonna talk about something that maybe you guys never heard before, and it's about the phenomenon that I've seen a lot, in my country, especially that there is the declines in the birth rate, right? So this is not only happened in our country, in my country personally, but also happens around the world. It happens in Europe, it happens in America, it's happened in, let's say, South Korea. It's also happening in, let's say, Japanese country, and so on and so forth. So this has become global warning, not warming, but warnings that we need to be careful to make a policy, so that the citizens wants to, let's say, go for marriage and have kids, right? So because if there are no kids, right, the decline is too much and too extreme, it will also affect the economy of the country. And so this is what mostly the government was worried about in, let's say, South Korean, which it has been known that the birth decline has, dropped so extreme. I didn't remember the numbers, but it's just really bad, for the future of South Korea. So that's why we need to be able to, let's say, face the truth and reality. And how can we make policies? Like, how can you make policies that are going to prevent the same kind of things like this will happen? So yeah, that's what I'm talking about in day 10. And so the other things that I'm also going to talk about is the problems of the irrelevance of going to college, where, as you know, like in 2021, the college degree, it's like, people like printing, like it's not anymore like relevant in 21st century, as we know that many companies start to realize how important the skill is, and the portfolio, and especially about the skills, right? So it is not just based on the paper that shows that you've been passed a certain exam or something, and then suddenly you can be accepted a certain job in the company. But it's also important to realize that today's world, the competition has grown more competitive, has grown more strong, and it's not easy just because you have a paper that shows that you've been graduated from a certain university, for example, like that. Then the company will automatically accept you as their employees, right? So that's the thing that we need to realize, in that the problems that most of universities that I knew was not taught the real life skills that students need to survive. And as we know, also the changes happen so fast because of the technological revolution, and how the technology transform every aspect of human life, and it caused also certain jobs got, let's say, threatened, not will get extinct maybe for another few years or another decade. So this is just, I think this 10 day, I just want to talk about that, and maybe you guys have something in mind that is different than me. You can free to subscribe, and free actually to give a comment in the comment section, and I'm waiting to see your reply.